Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the RSR Video Email Bag Show on the Ringside Report Web TV channel. Now, here's your host, the man with the fedora, the pinky ring, and the New York thing, Bad Brad Berkowitz. Forget about it.
Out of the tree of life, I just picked me a plum. You came along and everything started into hum. Still, it's a real good bet. The best is yet to come.
Hey, folks, the opening song, The Best Is Yet to Come, so you know what time it is. Yes, indeed. Now, it's a beautiful evening here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I just got back from the gym about an hour and a half ago. We had a good workout, good walk around the subdivision. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Now, we have some great questions tonight. We always have great questions, but we really do. I have the best viewers in the world. I can't thank you guys enough. But let's get the business out of the way first. So, with that said, remember, we're giving away this great book. Once we hit 1,500 subscribers, we will pick one random winner from the United States or overseas. Forget about it. And you will win Mike Tyson's autobiography, Undisputed Truth. Let me do a close-up there. And I'm always going to remind you, and I always can't get straight to the page, but I am. There you go. It is autographed by Mike Tyson. He autographed it for me at a card that Debbie and I covered here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. So it's 100% authentic. All right, now, all you have to do, like I said, is subscribe. Hit that button top right-hand corner and subscribe. Subscribe and subscribe some more. Tell your friends and have them subscribe. You can share the book. Forget about it. Now, if you want to be on my next show, send your questions in to Ringside Report 2014 at gmail.com. Again, that's Ringside Report 2014 at gmail.com. If you want to leave a comment, leave them below the channel. I always respond. Okay, I'm very big on responding to people. Many people don't. And a lot of my viewers always say to me, we really appreciate that you take the time. Hey, look, there's no show without you guys. I try to respond to everybody on Facebook, on Twitter, wherever you hit me up, email, text, whatever, in person. I always take the time for my viewers, for my fans, and for just boxing people in general. Just want to talk some great boxing stuff. Now, check us out on Facebook, Ringside Report Facebook forum. We're almost at 27,000 members. Can you believe it? 27,000. That's right. All right. Now, check us out on the net at ringsidereport.com. And check us out for the entertainment side of the house, news with a Z, breaker.com. And finally, Twitter is news with a Z again, Breaker PR, Papa Romeo. Send me a request and I'll follow you back. All right. Now, without further ado, forget about it. Let's get into your great questions tonight. On, wait for it, the RSR Video Email Bag Show on the Ringside Report Web TV channel. Follow the bouncing ball. Say that backwards 17 times and I'll give you this book. All right, forget about it. First up, Bad Brad. Been a fan for quite a while now, and I enjoy your show, videos, and Facebook posts as often as I can. Lately, I've been under the weather and may have missed if you already discussed this, and if so, just regard my Johnny-come-lately question. And he puts LOL. Johnny-come-lately, well, you're showing your age, pal. You're definitely older than 50 because that's an old saying from when I was a kid and even way before. Excuse me. I would like your opinion on the Sergey Kovalev versus Andre Ward rematch coming up soon. Personally, I thought Kovalev won the first one, although I hesitate to call it a robbery because it was such a close fight. I think this second fight could set the stage for a very nice trilogy, one in which the sport could always use. What are your thoughts on this, Brad? My props to your lady Debbie, Mr. Quick Tillis, and all of your production team as well. God bless. JM from Spartanburg, South Carolina. Oh, JM, I know who you are, pal. a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. I ain't going to say nothing bad about the Pittsburgh Steelers. They're not my favorite team, but I'll tell you what, we had some great games back in the 70s, did we not? Because Dallas Cowboys is my team. But we had some great times. Roger Staubach on my side, Terry Bradshaw on yours. Two great teams, so I have mucho respect for the Pittsburgh Steelers, pal. Now, I actually did answer this question, but since you took the time to email me this question, I'm going to answer it again. And I actually did this on my last show, but I'll give you my same synopsis. And this is how it goes. First of all, I do agree with you. Sergey Kovalev won the first fight. I had it about 116, 112, I think is what I had it. But it was close, but like I said, Sergey definitely won it. He got the shaft, in my opinion. Now, in the rematch, you see we ran an article today on Ringside Report. Sergey Kovalev has been talking a lot of smack. He's very angry. John David Jackson, his trainer, very angry, talking a lot of smack. So what I said is this. Andre Ward is a special kind of fighter. And Sergey Kovalev is too, but Andre Ward is more special. And I say this to make this point. He knows now what Sergey is going to bring, which we know is a lot of freaking power. So what all great fighters do, Jay, is this. They make adjustments. And I feel that Andre Ward is going to make adjustments this time. And not knock Sergey Kovalev out, but win a decision that is not disputed in his favor. If there is a knockout, I did say this, it's going to come from Sergey Kovalev knocking out Andre Ward. I don't see it the other way around. But you never know, but I don't see it like that. So my pick is, my leave the gun, take the cannolis pick is Andre Ward by a close but unanimous decision this time, makes the adjustments and beats him. And I agree with you, pal. Sets it up for a trilogy, because if Sergey drops him again, or he's in the fight and it's not a complete blowout, but it's a close unanimous decision, hey, why not if it's a great fight? Hey, trilogy is a trilogy, and they're both great fighters, and they have my respect. I just want a great fight, and I will pay some fazools for that fight, something I would not do for several of Floyd Make It Rain Mayweather Jr.'s last fight. So there you have my pick, J.M. from Spartanburg, South Carolina. Probably the #1 fan, at least he says on Facebook, of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Forget about it. Now, next up, Bad Brad. With tragic events over here in England, I take solace in watching your show to escape the madness. That's beyond touchy to me. I'll get through the question here in a second. But that really means a lot to me, pal, or if it might be a lady. But if you're a lady, you're a buddy of mine too. That means a lot. It really, really does. And I'm so hurt over what's happened in England, around the world, but obviously recently England. My heartfelt prayers, Debbie and I both, go out to all the victims in England and all around the world that get killed by these, I don't want to curse to make this radar, pieces of garbage that have no respect for life. So let me go on. You are very popular over here in boxing circles with your show, honesty and pulling no punches like you say, but always being fair. I want to pick your boxing brain on Prince Naseem Ahmed, who was a little bit before my time, but I have watched everything of his on YouTube and really enjoy him as a fighter. Thanks, mate. Arlen G. from London, England. Well, Arlen G. again, my heartfelt prayers to all the people lost, all the people injured, and I hope that all of these mamalukes get brought to justice. And be honest with you, and I'm going to be blunt about this, put them all in a big canister, barrel, dumpster, and put a bomb and blow the freaking thing up, because they're no damn good, period. All right, let me get to your question. Prince Naseem Ahmed, fundamentally horrible. He didn't do anything right, but an exciting fighter who had some of the best walk-ins to the ring you ever had. He had power that he definitely had. And if you look at his little legs, because he was a featherweight, now he's a freaking heavyweight. I think he ate like 10 featherweights. He's huge now. Did you see him completely let himself go? Naseem, come on, man. You know, I don't want to see you drop dead of a heart attack, pal. Take better care of yourself. Good fighter, not great. Fundamentally not sound. Did everything wrong, but it worked for him. Hey, Muhammad Ali didn't do everything right, but it worked for him. Roy Third Person Jones Jr. didn't do everything right fundamentally, but it worked for him. Now, he had big power, and if you look at his legs, I might have said already, but if I didn't, tree trunk legs, man. The guy all of his power came from the damn legs. He's powerful, and he could knock you out. But Marco Antonio Barrera took him to school, and my favorite part of that fight is when he slammed his face into the freaking ring padding thing because Naseem was so damn cocky. Okay, I've seen him hump a fight. I don't remember who it was, but he did all kinds of crazy stuff. But he was good for boxing. He was exciting. Fundamentally not sound, but he was a champion, and I give him his props. All right? So on that note, folks, we're going to take a short commercial break. Hey, folks, this is Bad Brad Berkowitz, the host of the RSR Video Email Bag Show. Forget about it. And I want to talk to you about an exciting opportunity to advertise or sponsor on my show. If you're interested, send serious business inquiries to Ringside Report 2014 at gmail.com. Again, that's Ringside Report 2014 at gmail.com. Forget about it.
Excuse me?
What?
Aren't we supposed to be doing a shoot for your book ad?
Yeah, but I'm reading right now. I'm reading an interview in my book with James Quick Tillis. And I tell you what, I didn't realize I did a heck of an interview.
And
I guess we do need to do this book ad.
Yeah.
Hey, folks, here's the book. Boxing Interviews of a Lifetime by the man with the fedora, the pinky ring, and the New York thing. Me. Forget about it. All right, there it is on the back. Okay, and on the front. Now, how do you order this book? You go to authorhouse.com and you'll pick it up wholesale. You'll save a few fazools. Forget about it. But if you want to go to Amazon or Barnes & Noble, you can do that too. You're just going to pay retail that way. Now, for all the folks that ask me, yes, I will take this book here if you mail it to me and cover postage and handling to Tulsa and to wherever you live in the world. I will personally autograph your book. Again, Boxing Interviews of a Lifetime by the man with the fedora, the pinky ring, and the New York thing. Forget about it. Bad Bread out. Hey folks, it's Bad Brad Berkowitz, the host of the RSR Video Email Bag Show. I'm in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma at Junior's Guns and More. Let's go in now and meet the owner, Larry Jr., so come fly with me. Hey folks, remember, Junior's Guns and More is located at 320 West Kenosha Street in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. Give him that number, Larry.
918-994-7547.
And remember, he's going to make you an offer you can't refuse.
We have the best prices on guns and ammo.
Forget about it. Alright folks, we're now back. And if you went to the moon, you're living under a rock, or you decided you were going to take a vacation on a Disney cruise or wherever, and you forgot who I am, you say, who the hell is this guy with the forget about it and the blue shirt with a cross on it? I'm going to tell you. Wait for it. Here we go. The man with the fedora, the pinky ring, and the New York thing. Forget about it. Bad Brad Berkowitz. And this is the RSR Video Email Bag Show on the Ringside Report web TV channel. Now again, remember, I'm giving away that great book autographed by Iron Mike Tyson, Undisputed Truth. When we hit 1,500 subscribers, we're going to pick one random one from the United States or overseas, and all you have to do is hit that button in the top right-hand corner and subscribe. Subscribe and subscribe some more. Now let's get to the remainder of your great questions this evening from Tulsa. Oklahoma is the place for me. If I only could sing, right? Hey, where is that from? The great musical with Shirley Jones and Gordon McRae. Oklahoma. You didn't know that. The guy from New York knew that. You didn't know that. Forget about it. All right, next up. Bad Brad. I couldn't agree more with you where you said Earl Spence Jr. goes where he goes next in defending his IBF strap. Are you as high on him being a leading star in the sport of boxing very soon as I am? Tony R. from Muskogee, Oklahoma. Well, Muskogee's in the house. That's where we got Bella Dawn Berkowitz from Fur Babies. Got to give them a plug. Great, great group. Fur Babies Adoption. Check them out on Facebook. Check them out online. And they have adoptions, rescues, adoptions at the Petco in Muskogee, Oklahoma. Remember that Merle Haggard had that great song, "Okay from Muskogee." Now, yes, I am high on Earl Spence Jr., but let me tell you my reasons why. Of course, he's a great fighter. He's got more room to grow, but he brings power. He showed heart in the Kell Brook fight because he was losing the first several rounds. He was down in the cards. But this is what I admire about this young man, who, by the way, was born in Long Island, New York, but raised in Texas because he got that little Texas twang, which threw me because I looked him up and said, someone told me he's from New York. I said, no way, he don't sound like a New Yorker. But lo and behold, he is. But he grew up, obviously, most of his life in Texas. This young man, very respectful, doesn't talk much crap, gets in there and does what he has to do. Him and Anthony Joshua, in my opinion, right now, at the world-class level, folks, follow me with this, at the world-class level who are legitimate champions, even though I don't care about belts, I think they're all bogus, but they are champions. They both represent the sport with the utmost class that I respect more than anything. Because as I've always said, and I'm fair, I pull no punches, but I'm fair, Floyd, make it rain, Mayweather Jr. has no class. None. Zero. Zilch. Nada. Great fighter, best of his generation. Bad representative for the sport of boxing, in my opinion. If you disagree, leave a comment. Great in the ring, can't shut it up. Zip. But they say in Austin Powers, zip. Austin Powers, zip. Remember Austin Powers? They said zip, zip, zip. There you go. That's what Floyd needs to do. I am high on Errol Spence. I do think he's the face of boxing. Let's see him get a couple more good fights, strong opponents under his belt, and we'll go from there. But right now, he's got all the potential in the world, and he's got my respect. All right, pal. Last question of the evening. Bad Brad, I see all over Facebook that Anthony Joshua is going to do that rematch with Vlad Klitschko before the year is out. How do you see the rematch going? Jerry T. from Pensacola, Florida. Well, you get the last question tonight, Jerry T. from Pensacola, Florida. By the way, from 86 to 90, I was stationed there when I was a young buck of, I got there at 18, and I left at freaking 22. Forget about it. My prime. I was in my prime. That's right, Deb. I said it. In my freaking prime. And you know what? I'm back to my prime again. What the hell? They say 49 is the new 24. I don't buy that bullshit. But, hey, I'm still doing good. Forget about it. Now, yes, that is true. He opted to take the rematch against Klitschko. How do I see the fight going? I think I addressed this on a previous show. But if I didn't, here we go. I see Anthony Joshua knocking him out earlier this time, making the adjustments. He already knows what Vlad is going to bring. But props to Vlad. And if Vlad wins, I'll give him all the respect in the world as I did in this fight. Because Vlad had a good, I don't know if he wrote it or it was just quotes. He got more respect in losing and showing the utmost heart than he did in most of his wins. Okay, because he's a boring fighter. Just ways very talented, very skillful, very dominant, but just good night, Irene. I woke up to that, Randy. You see that? Now, I see Joshua stopping him earlier this time, between maybe 4 and 6. Okay, but I hope for a good fight. And if Vlad wins again, I give him all the props in the world. And if he does win, it sets it up for a rematch. There's another trilogy because they showed us some great, great action, folks. All right, one more time. I don't usually do a third time, but I'm going to. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, please. I appreciate it, folks. Around the world, I appreciate you. All right? And as we always do, that's another show when it can't forget about it. And as Frank Sinatra sang so eloquently, so very long ago, 1964 to be exact, the best is yet to come. Bad Brad out.